Time to ride. Scored myself a deal on a 10x20 here, half off for Memorial Day. Very happy about that. So, moved out of my house today. Time to ride. I'm leaving Reno, Nevada. Gonna ride to somewhere outside of Sierraville. Gonna camp in the forest on the way. And it's pretty much, as soon as I'm out of Reno, up into the mountains here, it's all forest from that point. For the rest of the day, I'll be spent in the forest after I get out of the city, and I'm looking forward to that. You know, I wish I could tell you that I go on these adventures because I'm filled with joy, excitement, and contentment, but it's actually the opposite. It's sad. I don't know. I can't find what I'm looking for, you know, in the regular walks of life. And I don't even know what I'm looking for sometimes. So I've never been more content and fulfilled than when I ride bikes, but it's hard. It's not easy, you know. My body is screaming, no, no. You know, don't leave the air conditioning, don't leave the car. But mine says that's weakness. We want to be strong again, so maybe we'll make some YouTube videos and share the journey with you. I don't know, might as well do something. A lot of people out there are looking for something these days because, man, I tell you, there's so much darkness that seems prevalent in the world, and it just doesn't have to be that way. You know, when I go on these bike trips, I find a way of just finding light in everything. And I don't know how that happens, that I can't do that, you know, in the regular world. But I don't know. All right. Beautiful. We're just getting started here. We're a half hour into this. That's it. Oh yeah, I don't have enough power to pedal this. And if I did, I'd have to pedal so slow that trying to navigate these rocks, it's just easier to push it. We got maybe about 90 minutes or so. I think it's 6:30, but hopefully in 90 minutes we'll be at the top there, and then that's it, and we're done for the day. Well, we made it about halfway up. I am physically exhausted, and I don't have the endurance for the stamina right now. But I don't know, there's this road of some sorts that's closed, and I don't know, it's obviously washed out. So this is a trail, and I'm not going to go up, but I could if I wanted. But I stay on that road tomorrow morning and found this nice flat spot here. Yeah, set up camp. I can't believe I'm doing this again. This is unbelievable. Oh, there you go. How about these four walls, huh? That's my thing. I think about the house I was just living in. I mean, it was suitable. It had everything I needed. It was perfect. I mean, it was cheap. It was safe. It was clean. There was adults there. But it's four walls, you know what I mean? Like, how do you like these four walls? That's my problem. I would be out just walking around every night, or go ride my bicycle, or just go ride my skateboard, because I don't like being indoors this time of the day. I don't like being indoors, honestly, any time when the sun's out, to be honest with you. I mean, unless it's brutally hot and, you know, you sit in the air conditioning and relax, but it's like, I don't know I spent 40 days living in the house, and it's like the walls just close in. That only took me 20 minutes. Oh well, it was too painful to do last night. That was a nice little camp spot. Woke up with the sun right on my tent, and it's a nice way to wake up. So now I can finally enjoy riding. And put some music on and pedal through the mountains for a couple hours. It's going to be a little bit of this, but nothing like that. So pretty nice ride. This is the most beautiful place in the world. Most beautiful place I've ever been. My problem is I just don't like staying in one place for a very long time. Hey. Whoop. I've been eating raisins out of my empty bottle this morning now. You know, I was just thinking how beautiful this is here and what it must have been like to be in a state of mind here centuries ago where phones didn't exist. There were no maps. There was no, you know what I mean? That wasn't the standard. The standard was just this. This was all you knew. I just, oh man. I don't think we have it better today. I don't think phones are better. I think that we're getting somewhere, but we're making a sacrifice right now. Oh, I could stay here the rest of the day, huh? Got water. Ah, beautiful out here. So I don't know if you can see the road. It goes up that way. See up there, and then that's obviously the ridge line. So, oh boy, we gotta get up there. Then we get about 5 miles down, and oh boy, that wasn't bad though. The last, I don't know, 6 miles uphill gradually, I was able to ride about 95, 98% of it. So, pretty happy about that. It wasn't too bad. How about it? River down there. This is the campsite, free, no picnic tables. There's actually a campsite just back up there, a couple of miles, free, and they had picnic tables and a bathroom, which I used, but the water wasn't potable. And then this stream was, I don't know where this stream was compared to that, probably. So I want the stream, that's what I want, and this will be nice. I gotta tell you, boy, I had a stopper, and coming down there is challenging. My wrists, you don't even realize this stuff, how weak you get. Just from, I'm have to, you know, drive the bike, stabilize my body on the rocks, and then brake at the same time. That is just, it's very, very tiring, and boy, whew, it's, you think it's fun coming down the hills, but when you're coming down all this kind of, and boy, this guy here, this lasted 41 miles. It was pretty catastrophic failure right here. That's got like one thread holding it. So that ain't gonna work. I gotta, you know, I gotta get something to put from here around there and stabilize it. So I may be adding a little rack or something back there, which I hate, but that's day 2 basically. I get 41 miles into it. Lasted less than 40 because it broke. It is what it is. Yeah, morning. I made it through Quincy. I stopped at this campground called Spanish Creek Campground. There's a river running down there. It's quite a ways down. And $35 to pitch a tent. And they don't have any running water other than that river, which is non-potable. And then there's no showers. So, and not only that, they don't take credit cards, so I'm not giving them 35. I don't even think I have $35 okay. Right there is some kind of utility. So I just went there and pitched my tent for free. And then I came down, and just up here is the group campsite, and there I parked my bike this morning, used the bathroom, and walked down to the river for some water, which I had to boil before I made tea out of it, which was the first time I've ever done that in like 12,000 miles. I've never, ever boiled water to drink. But you could see kind of little bubbles floating down, and I saw a sign that said non-potable water. And I don't know what that water was on the sign, but when I see bubbles in a river like that, yeah. So, you know, there it is. Oh, I was kind of dreading coming out here. I mean, yesterday it was 90 already. My campsite plan from my resource failed. I had to ride, you know, it was a great day of riding, and it all went great, but I was just, my plan, I got the site by 1, and no, we don't allow camping anymore. 90 degrees. Now I just sit in the park for 4 hours and then head up the road to find something. So my plan to relax and enjoy the day at a campsite just was like, and then I dreaded coming out here thinking, it's just going to be more of this and this gnarly hill. But I'm out here 5 minutes and like, look where I am. I mean, it's just, this is what it's about. This is what it's about. Well, I hope this came out good. My phone's shit. So I had to stop. Such a beautiful view. And something that another fail on this trip was, my previous trips I noticed I was always carrying too much water. And I thought there's water everywhere, so if you pay attention to where water is, you don't have to carry it because there it is. And like, no, the road rides right along the river. You can just drink out of the river, you know? Oh, wait. You mean that river? Yeah, so that's, that ain't gonna work. I did get water out of that river down there earlier, so okay, but that's just kind of funny how that worked out on me too. Total backfire there. We only need 1 bottle of water. We have to get out of the river, but no, it's 90 degrees and. But yeah. I don't know. I guess I just get bored. That's just what it is. Okay, from then until now, it's been about 2 or 3 days. I just don't feel like filming all the time. I got out of the forest there. I rode into Gray Eagle, cool little golf town in the mountains, like golfing, and got some money. Check it out. That takes back on to 89 then. Now I'm officially on my route. So that did Gray Eagle, goes through Quincy, up into Lake Alomar, which is, at one point was the world's largest man-made lake, apparently. And then from there, I actually detoured a few miles into the town of Chester, where I spoke to the guy at the bike shop, and he informed me that on the other side of Lassen is 25 feet of snow. So the road coming down the north side of Lassen is closed, and I will not be riding it, which is actually good news to me because I didn't want to do it anyway. I'm going to take my car up there later like every other lazy I'm sorry. But no, it's just too much too early in the trip. I'm not conditioned for that yet. In 2 months, let's do it, but not now. Anyway, so the guy at the bike shop is very knowledgeable about the forest roads around here. He actually makes maps. It's kind of cool. So he directed me on a route through the forest here, all forest roads. I got the whole place to myself up. It's about 50 some miles around, you know, and I'm thrilled to get me back onto this Highway 44, which I can take back up to 89 and get on my back onto my adventure route. And ahead of me, I'm looking at some Great Shasta Rail Trail and a lot of cool riding. So I'm really feeling like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I do. I'm in the main campsite here at Dominion Springs, and I have the whole place to myself. It's closed. I camped. There's 2 sites across the way that I camped last night. So isn't this just dreamy? Oh. 2 campsites there. I guess I don't have the place to myself anymore. I actually stayed in one of those sites last night. Well, there might be 3. I decided to walk across this bridge this morning and explore, and boom, discovered there was a main campsite, main campground, and well, what the heck? I got a fresh spring water. Let's just stay. Maybe we'll even eat some mushrooms. Well, that didn't happen. A couple workers showed up over here at about noon. They only stayed for 2 hours, so I actually just sat right over there. Didn't bother them, and they didn't bother me. They didn't see me, I don't think. So I just sat over there actually editing this first 14 and a half minutes of this video while they were here, and then they left. These guys showed up, and here we are, you know, beautiful place. Now there's a, a gate blocking the road here, so even if somebody wanted to come in, they would need a bicycle like me. Check this thing out here. Look at the size of that. Under this tree. Let's get a little closer. Wow. That's Big Anthill. Beautiful Domingo spring. I'm about to roll out of here this morning and brought my bike out over here by the spring, parked it here, and boy, you know, in years past this was an amazing gift from the universe for me, but now I kind of I wonder who dropped that. I don't really want somebody else's money. If this is a hiker or something from the Pacific Crest Trail, which actually passes right through here, they might be upset to have lost that. So, but hey, thank you, universe. We'll put that to good use. Anyway, yeah, this is Domingo Spring. This is the halfway point for the Pacific Crest Trail. I'm not making that up. I really am not. You just find money. And it's right there underneath my bike. All right, so here we are. Yes, this is the halfway point for the Pacific Crest Trail, and I forgot to tell you that anthill. I actually slept 12 feet from that 2 nights ago. I didn't even know it was there. So I was looking at that at 7 o'clock yesterday morning. But anyway. So here we are. This is Domingo Spring. So this video, I was actually going to make it from Reno to Lassen Peak, but I guess it's going to be Reno to Domingo Spring. So there we are. What an amazing adventure, and finish out a little $20 gift there. So what an amazing place. This has really been truly a magical experience. I can't believe I had that entire campground to myself. There was a local fellow that came down last night, and I actually met him the day before. He came down to play with his drone, and so we sat and talked for a while. I got to know him. It was pretty cool. But this guy lives in a van. He owns a 4-bedroom house down there, rents the house, and lives in the van. I love this guy. I'm telling you what, that is how you do it nowadays, man. This guy gets paid to live in a van down by the river. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Well, he put his time in. He worked hard. Okay. Well, I hope this video is enjoyable. Domingo Springs, I don't know where we're going. We're going, I don't know how long the next video is going to be, but we're heading out of here. We got the Great Shasta Rail Trail ahead of us, Mount Shasta. You know, so I don't know. It's going to be a great adventure. I'm going to be out here for at least 4 or 5 months. So, I don't know. Hopefully I can keep making videos and post them. Unbelievable. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is Lassen National Park. There's so much beauty out here in the world. You just come out and see it. Oh my goodness. We've been so overstimulated that this kind of beauty just, oh, it's just so magical.